generously appointed. Jaw-dropping value. Limited number available. Discover it at Hendrick Toyota of North Charleston. Introducing the Hendrick Limited Edition Toyota Camry. Leather, custom alloy wheels, powerful and efficient, 35 mpgs, automatic transmission, 10 airbags, display audio with 6 speakers, and all for $19,990. Plus, double up with 4 years maintenance and receive Hendrick's nationwide lifetime warranty included. The Hendrick Limited Edition Toyota Camry. Race into Hendrick Toyota of North Charleston.
Back for the second segment of the Jamey Chadwell Show, presented by Hendrick Toyota. Kevin O'Rourke alongside the head coach of the Bucs, Jamey Chadwell, and you go into halftime up 23-7. Really seemed to have the momentum. What was the message in the halftime locker room?
Well, we talked about we put ourselves in a good position, and we wanted to come out and finish. We've been talking about all week that we felt like we needed to, finish drives. We didn't do there some in the first half. We really felt like we could have been up a couple more touchdowns, and we wanted to finish what we started. And obviously, we didn't do a good job of that coming out, but that was our plan going out and trying to get them. But we felt like they were on the ropes. When you got some out on the ropes, you got to finish them, and that was our plan going out.
Take a look at some second half highlights. Charleston Southern up 23-7 at the half against Shorter in its home opener before a really strong crowd of over 3,000. You guys get the football in good field position after they kick it out of bounds, but really struggled, go 3 and out here, and Shorter ends up getting the football back. 234 yards of offense in the first half and struggled after halftime. What do you think the difference was?
You know what? I think it was more, obviously Shorter gave us a couple more looks than what they did in the first half. We were slow to adjust to them, but our execution in the second half just wasn't there. We missed a couple of nice, easy throws that could have gave us first downs. I felt like we had some chances on some big plays, and we miss a block here, miss a block there. And then, Shorter comes out and breaks off a huge run after we punt, gets down inside the 20-yard line, so you're giving them momentum right away. To our defense's credit, we do a great job of pushing them back, put them in a situation where they have to be a 3rd and long type situation. They have to attempt a field goal, and defense puts some pressure on them. They do a great job of missing the field goal. You can see a pass here getting pressure on the quarterback and making him throw it out of bounds, and here's the field goal attempt. Big play for us in the game. We get good pressure up front, and he misses it wide left, so no damage done.
Guy Hunt, the kicker for Shorter, misfiring from 43 yards, and you saw that 3rd and 11 play. He got Shorter in 3rd and long a few times, and that was key in the second half.
It was huge. It was huge. Our defense put them where they had to throw, and that's what we want to do versus option teams. Here we get a great pass to Colton Corn, get ourselves back down here inside the red zone. We're in a good situation right here inside the 40 to make some things happen, and then we just don't execute through. We try to call some things that we feel like is good for us. We miss a couple blocks on the perimeter. We do some things that we hadn't done in the first half and even last week. We just didn't execute some calls. And then they get the ball back. Guy makes a great catch here on 3rd down for them to continue to move the chains. And the thing that we're disappointed in, we're putting our defense out there quite a bit, and our defense has started getting wore down here in the 3rd quarter. And with us not using much of the clock, no matter who you're playing, that defense gets tired, they're going to be able to move the ball, and what you're seeing here.
You're looking at a drive where Shorter took up more than 7 minutes of the game clock, 14 plays, and they get it down deep. But then on 3rd and long, big play from Malcolm Jackson, kind of a jump ball, and he wrestled it away.
I think this was a huge play. This goes, you just see an interception maybe in the statistics, but that was a big play at the time because that guy looked like he had the ball, and Malcolm just took it away from him, which was huge. We don't do anything with the ball. We have to end up punting. They get the ball back. They're driving down inside. We're into the 4th quarter now. Our defense has been there quite a bit, and they find their 4th down play right here. They give it to their big fullback. Their fullback was a really good player, and him and the quarterback, and they convert it, and then they get us on a touchdown there around the end. Then they decide to go for 2 because of the situation. They get it. It's 23-15. Now we definitely got to try to put a drive together. This is down where we cannot put our defense right back on the field. We want to go score obviously and put the game away. Fortunately for us, we're able to put a pretty good drive together, get the ball out around midfield. There you see Ben Robinson on an option pitch, get the perimeter. Here's Teddy converting a 3rd down and 1, 3rd down and 2 that allowed the clock to continue to run. Tried a shot here, take a shot deep. They covered it up. We lose our protection, puts us in a bad situation, 3rd and long. We have to end up punting. They get the ball back. Huge play right here by our defense. Only thing we want Damey to do is just keep running. I don't know why he's trying to cut back right there, but he gets the ball inside the 8. We we get down there, we look like you can see right here on the replay. Great play by our defense. We get, I think it was Isaac Lawrence rakes the ball out of there. Damien's got his eyes up, do it, and you see guys chasing, getting in the end zone. So big play in the game. They got the ball driving. Huge play. We get down. We can't do it on offense. We look like Mickey Mouse Club. They're on offense, having to take 2 timeouts. Then we miss the field goal, and now our defense is back out there again to try to win the game for us.
Luckily, your defense didn't look like Mickey Mouse.
No, defense didn't. It'd probably be an embarrassment to say we look like Mickey Mouse because it was worse. But big play right here by the defense. I thought they were going to call that a fumble. Great job by James Smith putting their guys in situation. And then here the quarterback has to run back, and he's trying to make a play. They miss it. Great job by Demarius Freeman there playing the tip drill for us and ends the game for us. So it was a little closer than what we wanted. But victories are hard to come by around here, and so we're going to take them and be happy about them.
Good bounce of the football, and Demarius Freeman, the redshirt junior safety there for the 2nd interception of his career. Defense gave up some yardage in that second half, but came up with big plays, kind of bending but not breaking and coming up when they needed to.
Huge, especially because, when you're playing a team like that, first half we're able to keep the ball away from them, do some things. Second half, they shut us down pretty good. We made some mistakes, and when you're out and your defense is out there that long, they're going to get yardage. But I was pleased that we only gave up 1 touchdown. They had a couple of opportunities, and we came up big in the red zone, missed field goal interception, and then they're obviously at the end of the game interception. So think that we got it. There's a lot of things we need to improve. I thought our special teams struggled a little bit with the missed field goal and some things. But anytime you can correct after a victory, that's important.
So Charleston Southern able to improve to 2-0, 23-15 win over Shorter. We talked about the first half offensive production, and you saw it. Second half, a much different story, kind of similar to Citadel in some ways. 1 good half, 1 not so good half. How do you be more consistent offensively?
Well, that's the challenge. You like to think this week, we talked about Citadel week just being the speed of the game for our first time. This week, I don't know if our offense felt like we'd arrived and we got out there and didn't do the things necessary that we needed to continue to keep it going. Maybe it's a maturity thing. Maybe it was a play calling thing. We'll blame Coach Gardini on that. And I'm just kidding, Coach Gardini. But there's some challenges for us that we've got to do a better job as a staff to get our guys more focused and execute when we have to. I think from the sideline, just being out there, you felt some guys in that game got a little tight and we weren't doing some things. We had some guys tighten up because of the situation where I felt like we were loose earlier in the game. I think we tightened up a little bit, and you can't play this game tight, and I think that's one thing we focused on this week in practice.
So 3 second-half turnovers enable CSU to improve to 2-0, a 23-15 win over Shorter. Bucks hit the road this week. They take on Campbell. We'll preview that game after this break. You're watching the Jamey Chadwell Show, presented by Hendrick Toyota.